I played every Magic Knight Rayearth game to save a princess. Let's just say things went horribly wrong. Hey there, everyone. I'm in the motherfucking isekai! I don't know how I got here, but at least I'm with everyone's favorite adorable mascot, Timmy the Taco. Ooh, awesome!
I am Magical Marshmallow, and I summoned you to save a princess. Wait, are you eating s'mores?
Yeah, want some?
No. Anyway, I summoned you two here to go on a quest to defeat an evil baddie and save the princess.
Alright, so what do we need to do?
Play Magic Knight Rayearth games.
I'm sorry, what?
Have you ever been sucked out of your home with all of your loved ones in order to forcefully go on a journey to fulfill a prophecy? Ah, too soon. Anyway, that's Magic Knight Rayearth, a manga and anime series made by the all-female manga artist group Clamp in the early 1990s that stars 3 8th grade girls, tomboyish Hikaru, intelligent Fu, and Umi. We don't talk about Umi.
What's wrong with you,
We don't talk about Umi.
Oh, okay then. The game seemed like fun.
Don't question me. Do you want to get back home or not?
Can't we just order Taco Bell and eat some s'mores? Ow, 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 ow. Magic Knight Rayearth on the SNES. This was developed by Pandora's Boss, a company that made a bunch of niche-obscure anime games in the past, and published by Tomy, a company with a bit more powerhouse anime franchises under their belt. This game is Japanese exclusive, but thanks to a dedicated translation effort with a unique history that I want to go more in depth later on about, there's a fully translated English patch out there. Which, thank goodness, because this game is an RPG game. Not knowing which move does what is kind of awkward. Yeah! Want to know what else is awkward? This game starts with, well, however you would describe this. Anyway, some mysterious voice was like, hey, you're the chosen one, save this world, which causes our heroes to wake up, and in typical 8th grade fashion, gossip! Oh my gosh, you were in Tokyo Tower? Me too! Oh, what is it, Yumi? Whoa, this isn't Tokyo Tower. Gee, how did you come up with that, motherfucking Sherlock? Anyway, blah blah blah, they introduced themselves. Then wham, a motherfucking magic person thingy named Clap appears behind them. And despite looks and Yumi's comments, this mofo's 745 years old. And in typical old person fashion, starts lecturing us about blah blah blah. We need to become magic knights to save Princess Demurde from the evil clutches of this mofo named Gagato. Okay, that's nice and all, but see this? This is a home. Send me back to it, Magic Boomer! Yo, boom, random encounter. Alright, it's on, motherfucker. Aw, aren't you adorable? Take this, hiya! Huh? Let's try another one. Okay, listen, glorified troll wannabes, you think you're so tough. No, no. Screw you, mushrooms! All joking aside, yeah, I'm just being a fun guy. The gameplay in this game is pretty much what you expect from an RPG back in the day. It's turn-based, so you have the option to level up and gain new flashy moves and weapons. And each character has their own strengths and gimmicks. Hardcore specializes in fire-based moves that can burn the opposing baddies, as well as a sword. Fu has healing moves and bows, and Umi uses a fencing sword, and the most deadly thing yet, motherfucking water. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Wanna know what else that makes me wet? How flashy and well animated the moves are in this game. But we'll get more into that later. For now though, we're looking for the treasure boss in these woods. And after talking to fairies, fighting bees, frogs, and committing lumberjack, we get to this treasure chest. Yay, and boom, return it. Now how do we get back home, Magic Boomer? You! Anyway, it turns out since we were summoned here by the princess's wish, we can only return if we complete the princess's wish. Oh, is that how that works? Well then, princess.
What?
Oh, just go stab yourself. But we can take a stab at our next quest. We first need to get some basic equipment in magic. Wait, magic? What sort of dark magic is this? Ah, get it off of me! I take back saying Yumi's firepower was useless! Well, that wasn't lit. Especially since, we got to henchmen Clonius here. And we need to escape into the Forest of Silence to get some really powerful weapons from a girl named Persura in order to truly become Magic Knights. So fly, Cat Griffin, fly! Move those motherfucking awkward noodle legs! Then boom! Tagacho's henchmen, opacity flickers her way into existence. The henchman then sends a henchman of a henchman in order to fight him, while the first henchman chases down our 3 heroes. Thus the motherfucking fight begins. Come on, come on! Are you gonna do anything? And after escaping as well as doing some realistic flying techniques, Oh no, it's the motherfucking henchman! Oh no, whatever shall we do? Yeah! Oh, now you're realistically shaking. Whoa! Yeah. We're in the middle of nowhere now. And we can't rely on help from Bird Griffin because he passive flickers his way out of existence as well. Thankfully, there is a village nearby. Maybe they could provide some help from our fallen heroes. That's it. We'll drink our problems away. Anyway, we solved this great matter by talking to this guy who's all like, just go east, you'll find for sure there. Which then makes us head off, defeating evil baddies such as these bird thingies, gunpowder, and mold? No. Curse you, Mo! But what's not sickening is how hard this gameplay is, as in, it's really not that hard. That's right, me talking about this gameplay has a motherfucking sequel! This game is clearly meant more so for beginners of RPG games, with armor and weapons automatically being equipped, items scattered throughout everywhere, and save states that are pretty much everywhere that restores all your health and magic. It's still a really fun experience, but it doesn't provide anything too unique to the RPG format. So if you're not a fan of the Magical Girl Iskaya storytelling, there's really not much to offer here. But you're also not missing the fact that we are now in Persura's house, and after our role models barged in without consent, going through the kitchen, living room, and no motherfucking boom boom stick room, we come across Pew? You know what? Not even gonna question it. Anime games have a tendency to make random trapdoors fall out of nowhere. Anyway, Perseus starts celebrating about the fact that she potentially kidnapped the people that were raiding her house, until she realizes the fact that we kinda are the heroes that are gonna save the world from ruin. And leads us to the motherfucking boomstick room to borrow some weapons and bring some legendary metal called Esico into the Spring of Eterna. Thus our second quest begins. Only one catch. We have to bring this adorable creature named Monoka, who, while cute and all, would never deter my love away from my adorable mascot, Timmy the Taco. Isn't that right, Timmy? Anyway, while traveling, we realized something. We kinda need a place to stay during the night. Preferably not in the middle of the forest with a bunch of baddies. What's that? You got a solution? Ah, burnt light! You can do that? Ooh, I wanna try. Crash, now we end up in this forest. Only one problem. Where do we go? Maybe our adorable new mascot Monica knows. Aw, it's okay, Monica. Whoa, the entrance disappeared. Thanks, Yumi, for your insightful commentary yet again. Anyway, this forest is dangerous, considering the fact that we can't use magic. Though, considering how overpowered we are, yeah, I think we'll be fine. And after defeating even more baddies, such as, get this, a red bee. Whoa, we come across our biggest baddie yet, Motherfucking Flower 1. Let's freaking do this. Fine. Boom, defeated him. But oh no, flower number 2 appears all of a sudden. Bam, some hero named Imperial comes out of nowhere and defeats the flower. And considering we were kinda lost on where the Spring of Eterna is, we gaslight him into helping us in the stage of telling him where the ASIC is. Which guess what? We also don't know where that is. Frick, he's down to us. Quick, Mokona, distract him. Okay, that didn't work, but damn was that adorable. And what's as adorable as it looks in this game? That's right, as I mentioned earlier, the moves are flashy and well animated in this game, and the developers of this game did an amazing job capturing that whimsical magical girl cuteness with the limited palette of the SNES. So as mentioned previously, it won't blow you away or anything. However, there is one aspect of the game that definitely blows me away. And trust me, I could definitely feel it! And that is the fan translation of this game and its unique history. You see, not only was this game one of the first RPG games to receive fan translation, but was also one of the early pioneers in ROM hacking fan translations in general. To summarize a really in-depth article from fantasy anime, someone by the name of Lena Chan found this game, found out about ROM hacking, and put together a team of other passionate people to help translate not only this game, but also many others, including the Tanjou RPG and Seiken Densetsu 3. But that's another story for another day. I'm kinda at gunpoint being forced to talk about Magic Knight Rayearth games by frickin' Marshmallow! But just understand I have a great deal of respect for people who take the time to translate these weird and obscure anime games. But I don't have respect for Motherfucking Flower 3. Idiot, don't stand there. Wham! Wow, calling an 8th grade girl an idiot. You're so dreamy and macho. She's into that nonsense! And speaking of Ben, we're out of the forest. But uh-oh, this motherfucking henchman surprise attacks us. And wham, Yumi's dead. How dare you hurt my closest friend? You literally only met him like 2 hours ago. Wham, again, Haruka's in trouble. But don't worry, Clep talks to Yumi through Monica and gives her magical powers. Then wham, we defeat henchmen and focus some magic on our own as well. After that, we say our goodbyes to Green and boom, we made it to the Spring of Eterna. Only one problem. What do we do now? Jump there. Alright, let's freaking do this! This is why I don't take baths. But you will be able to knowledge of where the frick are we? It turns out that each one of us has to go through 2 trials, with the first one being a maze filled with thick walls and wasps in an ocean. Yeah. And the second part of the trial being the girl facing against an evil version of the thing they treasured most, with Haruka facing against her dog, Yumi facing against her parents, and Fu facing against herself. Oh, my greatest enemy! Boom! We complete the trials and Persia comes up to us and uses the materials we earned from completing these trials to strengthen our armor yet again. But how does she do this? Show them what you got, Rock! And from there, we find out to truly become magical girls, we must yet again go on another quest. Yeah, at this point, you pretty much get what's happening in this game. They do a variety of QC typical magical girl RPG quests and defeat the baddie. If you were a fan of the Magic Knight Rayearth series, you'll definitely enjoy this game. But other than that, it's pretty much a typical RPG game with a unique translation history. There's another game that's much better and follows the same story, so let's check it out.
No!
What? Why not?
Because I'm more stuck on... I mean, you have to play these games in a specific order to save the princess.
Seems legit to me.
No. You have no evidence.
My taco and s'mores offer still stands. Ow, 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 ow. Magic Knight Rayearth on the Game Gear. This game was published and made by Sega. You know, the guys behind Sonic. And just like the last game, this game is Japanese exclusive, but has an English translation. So let's freaking do this! After rehashing the basic premise of the story, oh no, Monaco disappeared. Thus our hero starts searching for him. Gee whiz, girls, I wonder why you can't find anyone. Oh, maybe it's because you're freaking going in a straight line. That's weird. Huh, I wonder where my sense of giving a frick went. But then wham, we hear Makonda through the communicator he left us, telling us, hey, I'm not where you're at, come find me. Very helpful, Monica. And he doesn't just tell us that, but also the fact that there's a house tapped to where we're at right now. Wait, so let me get it straight. You know where we're at, but you won't still tell me where to find you? I mean, where am I supposed to go? I can't tell where to go at all. Alright, I'll stop joking around. Anyway, as we travel along this path, oh no, there's a motherfucking log in the way that we can't destroy without a saw. That's right, the magical girls, saviors of the world, can't get over a motherfucking log. I don't know, have you tried branching out? This is why I'm all bark and no bite. Wood puns aside, we head back to the house to the south and see a smuggy wuggy clip going there all like, ooh, you need a saw, LOL. Monica loves hiding though. So we look around for any suspicious holes. See one, dig it, boom, a saw, bam. Thank goodness they added those sound effects in the test bubble. And speaking of being in the bubble, that's pretty much the majority of the gameplay. Okay, not like bubble, but what the frick do I do? Yeah, this game has a ton of puzzles like the one we just did. This game is geared towards kids, but there's definitely some enjoyment to be had with these puzzles. We'll get more in depth in some of these puzzles later, but trust me, they get chaotic. Anyway, after escaping the forest, we get to, get this, a village named, well, Village. And hey, guess we run into Green, who for some apparent reason decided to be a jerk for no apparent reason and steal the communicator. Thus, we need to battle him. That's right, you aren't just solving puzzles, but battling people as well. And I gotta say, it has some interesting stuff going for it. It's got the basic RPG stuff you expect, like attacking, magic, yeah, get it. But see, this is a slot wheel, and it can adjust it to change the pace of the battle. Need some time to think about your next move? Make it slow. Bored of fighting motherfucking flower number 3 for the millionth time? Whee! Completing schoolwork has never been easier. And unlike the predictability patcher of repeating the same joke, this game once in a while will give you a random slot card to change up the battle, from having your jams cut in half, allowing you to attack a baddie at once, and a one-hit KO move. Wow, this one-hit KO thing is powerful. Wait, I didn't even use it. The only weird thing about the battling mode is, well, the help system. For us, it's normal, but since we can't see the help bar from the enemy, Sega was like, gee, how are we gonna let the players know they're reading the frick out of the baddie? I know, we'll make the color palette more pale, which, as you can tell, is gonna cause a nightmare or two. At least it's easy to see who's sick in this universe. And speaking of sick, wanna know what's not sick? The fact that we have to chase this motherfucker everywhere, and I mean it. Just as we're about to defeat him, he leaves to go somewhere else in this giant village. Oh, whatever. I'm sure some villagers have seen him. Let's ask. Okay, good for you. Is there like anyone normal in this village? Oh, I could use some advice about love. Monica! You know, for a fortune teller, I kinda expected, I don't know, someone who would tell me something I don't know? Like maybe we're the main guy we're looking for in the villages! Oh, whatever. After using the power of fortune telling, aka Google, we see through this disguise and trickery, defeat him, and get a communicator. And after turning him into a raft, don't ask, we head off into a nest location, the force of... where you can't use magic. And yeah, we pretty much just head off from one place to another until we get to the final baddie. But before I beat up this mysterious baddie, let's talk more about the puzzles in this game. Okay, there's this puzzle in the forest of... that's absolutely stupid! Okay, for a contest, there are these gates we need to pass that has a child that relates to a personality trait for each character. For Haruko, it's working together to lead to a constructive attack. For Few, you must get a critical hit. But guess what it is for Yumi? Here's a hint. The guy likes girls who has guts. Oh, give up, but it's obvious. You see, you must attempt to use magic 3 times in a row, despite not being able to in order to pass. I mean, it's so obvious that it only took me 30 minutes of constant battling and pressing random buttons to do it. Anyway, besides that, after watching some long cutscenes and defeating some more enemies, such as... wait, Rocky? No. We finally get to Gato, defeat him, and save the world. Alright, I did it! Woohoo! Wait, what's going on? I'll show you an illusion, motherfucker! Hiya! Boom! Motherfucking illusion! What?
Just move on to the other Game Gear game.
Screw you guys! Magic Knight Rayearth 2 on a Game Gear. This was also made and published by Sega. And boom, we start with an intense long intro going over the story, then boom! Okay, this is weird. Why is everyone staring at me? And why is Haruko 10 times bigger than she needs to be? You know what? Maybe it's just some weird menu screen. Oh, there's a fight button. Boop. Huh. Magic button. This is a motherfucking pet simulator game. Because nothing screams fun like babysitting 8th grade girls. All you need to do is press the pretty little button, and boo, you can make them do math, draw pretty pictures, and even dance. Magic Knight Rayearth on the Game Boy. This game is another Magic Knight RPG game made by Tomy. And it starts with, well, this motherfucking Tango. Alright, I love Tango. Then boom, we suddenly disappear. And boom, Haruko ends up in this mysterious town alone, knowing pretty much no one. And well, let's just say they think we're some sort of evil demon, hence they run away from us. Anyway, since we're apparently unwelcome here, guess we need to head out. Holy frick, a demon! Let's fight him! Aw, look at him. Isn't he adorable? He looks like a lizard with pointy ears and thick thighs. Here's a real life reference. Wait a minute. Conspiracy theories aside, we defeat a baddie, and oh, now you guys don't think I'm a demon. Anyway, the villagers then tasked us with a whole lot of trials, such as defeating monsters, finding hidden treasures, blah blah blah, you get it. And you pretty much do it in the typical RPG fashion you used to. We're talking typical random battles and a very linear story. That in combination of the fact that we pretty much heal fully after each battle, and pretty much defeat any enemy, including bosses in 1 or 2 hits, you got yourself a short RPG with no challenge whatsoever. Heck, even the other 2 parts where you play as the other characters were easy as well. That's pretty much all I have to say about this game, and everything about this game applies to its sequel as well, Magic Knight Rayearth 2, The Missing Colors. Anyway, can I play the really good Magic Knight Rayearth game now?
No, there's still one more game I'm still stuck on. I mean, you need to complete to beat the princess.
Fine, what is it?
Magic Knight Rayearth, Magic Knight Tanjou, that was developed and published by Sega, again, on the Sega Pico.
Oh, the educational console? Let's check it out.
Magic Knight Rayearth!
You know what? This looks pretty good so far. Okay, so apparently this is a miscellaneous game filled with random stuff to do. Wanna play catch? You can do that. Wanna make flowers with Yumi? You can do that. Wanna whack Monokine and whack a mascot? It is such a weird, severe change of pace from the other games, with the only real similarity being the session where you're guiding the girls through the forest, somehow chopping down trees with one swing. As well as encountering random battles, which instead of fighting with your overpowered sword, you have to time yourself to jump over the baddie, which if you fell, well... Whoa, whoa, what the frick? Hear those girls scream like... Anyway, there's one point where you can use your sword to time yourself to defeat the monster, but I mean, just listen to that noise. Yeah, kinda don't feel like beating it up now. There, beat it, Happy.
Because, as I keep telling you, you're completing these games to save a princess, not because I'm stuck in them. What are we going to do now? Me? Why not you? Fair point. Rebuttal. I don't have hands too. I got it. Ta-da! Magic Knight Rayearth on the Sega Saturn. This was developed by Sega and Overworks, and published by Working Designs and Sega. That pretty much follows a very similar story to the last game, but it couldn't be any more different gameplay-wise. Instead of random encounters, enemies are already there for you to fight, which is so much more fun and immersive. There are a whole variety of dungeons and puzzles for you to explore as well, along with these foes. And best of all, you can choose which character you'll like to play, with each having their own strengths and weaknesses. There are a ton of collectibles as well that encourage you to explore these worlds to the fullest. There are these things called rainbow amulets that if you collect them all, you get some pretty neat secrets. I have got to also praise how adorable this game is as well. This was one of the last Sega Saturn games to come out, and you could definitely tell the amount of charm and overall cuteness there is amazes me. With my personal favorite thing cute-wise being these diaries each character has that shows you their story perspectives and personalities throughout the story. I really wish more games did stuff like this. Sound-wise, man, this soundtrack is so amazing. There are a bunch of cutesy tunes that contrast well with the overall humor and tone of this game. Overall, if you're looking for what is perhaps one of the most charming and beginner-friendly RPGs out there, this is the perfect game for you.
I'm back, motherfrickers! What did I miss? Oh, I missed that, but I had a 90-page essay with 90% of it being random jokes that don't relate to the game.
You completed all the games. Now I have enough power to teleport you to defeat the bad guy and save the princess.
Alright, let's see. In order to save a princess, you must defeat your greatest enemy. What was that? No! Well, yeah, you know, I wanted to work as a team together and save the princess. But you two kept getting into fights and, well, I just didn't know what to do. But you know what? During my time searching for s'mores at Taco Bell, I remembered something. It's okay if fights happen sometimes, because if both parties truly care about each other, it will just deepen your friendship. Aren't I right, guys?
Yeah, that was pretty sad of you. Sure.
Wait. Guys! Alright, what a magical adventure! If you'd like to see more magical adventures, check out Sailor Guardian Hope. Make sure you also stick around for another magical episode 2 weeks later, where we're talking about an obscure anime wizard game that's getting a remaster, Grim Grimoire. Well, until next time, sayonara, motherfricka!